Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about how to use Reference USA to build lists and to download the lists. So let's say if you've been assigned to create some kind of a database of businesses. What we're going to do first, let's just open up Reference USA. So opening it up from the library website. If you're using it from home or off campus, it's going to ask you for a library card number, probably, and you could just use your S number for that. Okay, U.S. businesses. This is where we're going to go of these two choices. Choose U.S. businesses. Now, if we were just looking for a general company to get a business profile on them, we would use this opening page. But for what we're going to do, which is we're going to build our own list of businesses to possibly contact, like to sell them a product or something, or to build our own database, we're going to go in here to custom search. So that's the first thing you need to do, is click that tab that says custom search. Now from here we're going to build a search where we're going to set very specific guidelines for what we're looking for. So let's say we have some product we would like to market to restaurants, certain types of restaurants. And so the first thing we're going to do, we need a business type. So we don't really need a company name or executives. We're not going to search by that. We're going to search by keyword for a certain type of business. Okay, so I'm going to type in here restaurant. And it's going to generate down here all the different headings for restaurants, and there will be a lot of them, and we can choose specifically what we're looking for. We're not really looking for a restaurant equipment or restaurant menus or anything like that. We could say, well, okay, maybe dinner theaters, and when I select that, it's going to show up down here in my list. Wine bars, not restaurant cleaning, not restaurant equipment. How about restaurants, family dining. And I can just keep going through here and seeing the different places I might want in here. Cafes, yes. Coffee shops, no. It's not really what I'm looking for. Pizza, sure. Pubs, yes. I'm just looking through. Delis, no. Catering, no. And then it's going to give me all these other related areas here. Let me go back and see if I've missed anything that I might want to include on my list. So I'm just telling it what do I want to search. This is going to tell what are we searching within. See if there's any others that look good here. And it's also helping me to avoid searching things I don't want to look. I don't want to be marketing to people who do menu or cleaning of restaurants or things like that. Okay, so there's my first thing. There's my keyword. Geography. Where do you want to search within? Let me say city. You don't need to include state if you're going to search city, because it'll search it twice. It's kind of redundant. And if you include state, it will undo what you did in the city. It'll just include everything from the state of Colorado. So I'm going to say city, and let me go down here and see. So it included now in my search form city, so it asked me what state. So Colorado. Now I can choose what cities in Colorado. You could look through the list for all the cities you want to include, or you could just type in here where you want to mark it. So Longmont, bring up Longmont, I'll put that in there. Boulder will be added to the search. Denver, Westminster, and Broomfield. So right now I'm going to be searching all these different types of restaurant headings within this geographical range, those cities right there. I only want you to bring me back restaurants in that area. I'm not going to search by phone. Now business size, let's say, well, I only want to market to businesses of a certain size who can afford the product that I'm selling, or who have the certain number of employees that I'm looking for. That would also tell you what size of business it is. So let me go with sales volume. Now I'm going to search by sales volume. So I only want these businesses included in this if they're bringing in 2.5 to 5 million and up. So I'm not going to include these smaller businesses. I'm just going to grab 2.5 million and up. Then I'm going to hold down the control key on the keyboard and click all of these. So basically I only want to market to them if they're making 2.5 million and higher. Okay, so we have those all included there, and that's really all that I can see that I need on here. I don't really need to include this. You could maybe put I only want it if it's a public or private company. You could select which one you would want. Headquarter or branch, I only want it in this if it's the headquarters. You could get very specific with your search. I don't think for my search that I need anything else than that. Okay, so we have these different restaurants here. Right here are the ones I've selected. Dinner theaters, wine bars, general restaurants, family diving, cafes, pizzas and pubs. In these cities, Longmont, Boulder, Denver, Westminster, Broomfield, and making 2.5 million and higher. All right. Now I can update. Right now it's just showing you all the businesses they have in there. If we update this count, tell me how many do we have in our count. Okay, so there's 150 in this search, and 33 of them have email addresses in there. So what I'm going to do now, we've got 150 there. I'm going to view the results. Show me all these businesses. So it's showing them in alphabetical order, and you can see they're all in the cities that I asked them for. Now what we can do, we can download this list and build an Excel spreadsheet with these on it. And how we do this, we have to select them in here, and we can download 2 pages at a time. There's 6 pages of results. We can download 2 pages at a time. So we're going to have to build this list a couple of times. So I'm going to click here. That's going to select all of them. I'm going to go to the next page. So basically we can do 50 records at a time. Then I'm going to click download. Now when I download, leave it at comma delimited. And what that's going to do, it's going to keep your Excel spreadsheet separated by the categories we've included. Now we can just do a summary or a detail to include all the data. You don't want to do this because it's just a ton of data in there. I like to do the custom so I can add a few things to it. The summary has just name, address, and phone. I'm going to do custom, and we're going to do this. Look through here and see, we have company name, the executive's first name, the executive's last name, so we have a contact in that restaurant. Address, city, state, zip code, that's good. Now I'm going to add some other things to there because I want some other things in my report. Definitely I want the phone number in there. Now you want the phone, it's kind of tricky. If you do the phone number, it'll give you the phone number without the area code. And phone number area code will give you the area code in a separate column. So if we just have phone number combined, it'll give us the whole phone number in one column. I don't know why anyone would want the phone number without the area code or just the area code in their own columns. I don't quite understand that, but put phone number combined, it'll all come in one thing. I'm also going to, it remembered this from a previous thing that I had done, but website, you definitely want, I would want the website address in there too. Some of these have emails. It seems like most of them don't have email, so I generally can't find email in here. I guess probably 33 of those records would have had. That would be excellent, but I guess we could find the email. If at least we have the website, that's better than nothing. So this is everything that's going to be included in my spreadsheet. Now when I'm done, I'm going to click download records. I'm going to click open. Okay, so now it generated this spreadsheet for me. I'm going to make these bold up here just so it's easier to read. So we've got the company name there in one column, executive first name in the next column, executive last name, the address of the company, the city, the state, the zip code, the phone number. It's nice and combined there, and then the website for all these, and we have 50 there, and the 51st column or row is that right there. So we have one there. What we could do now, we're going to build this. So we've got 50. It's kind of a pain, but this is just the way that it works. What we're going to do now is go back, and we're going to take this off of the second page, take that off of the first page. Let's go to the third page now, and like I said, it's a little bit time consuming, but this is just the way that you have to do it. We're going to select all of them on the third page and all of them on the fourth page, since we can only do 2 pages at a time. We're going to download it. It should probably still be set to the same custom settings. Let's look here. Yes, it is. Phone number combined and website are combined are in there. Then we just hit download again, open, Now what I would do is copy all these headings here. You don't need company, you don't need this up here because we already have that in the original. I'm going to start with my first company, and I'm going to copy all this information. I'm going to do right click on there and copy. Then I'm going to go back into my original spreadsheet, which is still open here. There's my first one that had the original 50, and then I'm going to paste these in. Okay, so now I'm building this spreadsheet. And so now I have 100 listings in there, and really it's a lot quicker than you could do this by hand. So it's a little time consuming, but I'm building a database pretty quickly here with all this information in it. And you just keep doing that back and forth until you have all the listings for these businesses in there. So I know it's a little bit complicated, but if you do this a few times, it's kind of fun, and you'll learn pretty quickly. So that's your introduction to how to build and download lists from Reference USA. Please contact me in the library if you need any more help with this. This is Jeff, signing off.